Let's move on to our final main topic today. What's our final main topic today?
Yeah, I'll try to check that out. Last one is from Sophie. So Disney released a new TV spot for Aladdin. It features what looks like a brand new scene that wasn't in the animated movie. The scene shows Aladdin sneaking into the palace, pretending to be a servant in order to see Jasmine. They banter, and the scene ends with Aladdin saying, "When you have nothing, you have to pretend you own everything." I thought it was cute, but I know hardcore nostalgia people might take offense to it. What are your thoughts? By the way, the TV spot is called Rags to Wishes.
Yeah, the journey the marketing for Aladdin has taken has been a little bit of a roller coaster. It came out with something that didn't get everybody excited. Everybody was complaining about the look of the genie. Then it came out with another thing later, and all of a sudden everybody all was forgiven. It's like, no, now we're on board. I'll say this. I have been getting more and more on board with this. Now, Guy Ritchie is directing it, and I love Guy Ritchie as a director. Although even I admit it was an odd choice picking him to do an Aladdin movie. Not a bad idea, just a very odd idea. I never would have matched him with that. I never would have thought that would have been a fit. These from Rags to Wishes spot, and there was another spot that came out just before that, by the way. I think it's been a wonderful mix of new material, like this spot you're talking about in the email with him sneaking into a room and everything, and nostalgia play, whether it's the Prince Ali March Through the City Streets or the Never Had a Friend Like Me spot, all this kind of stuff, seeing Abu and all this kind of stuff. It's been a great mixture in the last little bit of the nostalgia with the new, and I've been appreciating it a great deal. Look, I don't know what everybody wants. It seems like when we get a movie like this coming out that's based on an old beloved thing, if they show something that is just all reminiscent of the original, people go, well, what's the point of making this if you're not going to do anything different? And then the moment they show something different, is like, that's not what that's supposed to be. It's like there's a no-win situation. To me, I think the answer lies in the middle. You need to mix up the nostalgia with the familiar. That's what it looks like Lion King is doing. That's what it looks like what Aladdin is doing. And I think they're doing a really good job of it. Now, this movie is not going to, I don't believe Aladdin's going to be a $1 billion film. Maybe it will be. Hopefully it comes out, has a huge opening, and maybe we are talking about it being a $1 billion film. That's possible, but I don't kind of sense that sort of enthusiasm for it right now. Maybe you guys do, and we'll see as we get closer to the release date. But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it. I've gotten more and more on board with the marketing. Actually, you've had a chance to look at the marketing, and you've seen a bunch of the trailers for this. As a film goer, where's this movie sitting with you right now, honestly?
I feel like, if I'm comparing it to something like Lion King, then Lion King is definitely going to be ahead of it to me.
Right.
But I'll see it. I mean, I grew up with Aladdin, and I feel like there's definitely a draw for me to see it and what they do. And I like what you're saying. Like, I like how it is a combination of things, because I almost respect it more that it's not just like the exact same film.
Yes.
Anyone, not anyone, but most people can maybe make a film that's just like as a copy, but it's more impressive to me if it's a copy with a little a little originality in it.
A little of its own DNA in there along the way. And I think that's what they're doing with Aladdin. So let's see how that all turns out.